Morning, everybody. Right, your video this morning. It's about the grafting side of car restoration. Because this is graft, this is work. These 5 wheels here, they're off that TR4. This is work. Getting these to the stage I've got them is work. Right, now, first thing with this, before you go anywhere, is they'll be absolutely full of grease in all the splines, all up the back here. Every bit up here will be blathered in grease. Well, your first job is getting that off. Well, you probably think, oh, that's not. Well, it is a job. You've got to scrape all that out before you start, then get plenty of degrease on, then get pressure washer on them. I mean, I'm in a fortunate position. Bullet's got an unbelievable pressure washer over there for his wagon, as you can appreciate. So I can blast hell out of these, but it will still be the absolute best gear in the world. Well, you're going to be an hour. You're going to be an hour. And then you've got a bit of time to clean them down before you even start. Right. And then once you've got them to that stage, then you've got to weigh up what's going off, have a look around, double check all your spokes, check everything's right, nothing's snapped, nothing's broke out, which these are good. They're really, really good. So, I mean, all I did then, I run round all loose, spun it with needle gun. Now, if you use it needle gun, you want ear defenders on. And you want some protection on your eyes, whether it's a full mask like over there. You want a breathing mask on, because trust me, when you're messing around these wheels, they've had years of probably asbestos around them. I know you've just pressure washed them, but when you're going through another layer, somebody might know a prep rate, there might be more stuff in previous layers of paint. So keep yourself safe, whatever you do. Once you've rattled around them with needle gun, give them a good go. Then get your grinder out. Right, now with these grinders, this is a concave, isn't it? I think it's a concave, but it might be it's concave, isn't it? I might be wrong. Well, whichever way it is, you'll tell me in comments anyway. So, but I prefer these concave wire brushes because they're a bit further away from your hand, and always wear heavy duty gloves like I've got here. So you want your ear protection, you want your heavy duty gloves, you want a face mask on, you want a breathing mask, no matter whatever you do, get stuck in. You want all this edge cleaned off, all this. The other side, all the edge where your tire goes in, all nice and sweet. That's that, then feather it into this edge. Once you've been around that, then into your spokes, on edge, like that when I'm referring to on edge, up and down, clean all your spokes. And then it's about as good as you're going to get them. Then go over with just something like that, a brush, if that's a proper wire brush. This is a softer bristle one. And what that'll do, that'll polish it up, and then they're almost there. Right now you think, oh, well, that's straightforward. Well, it ain't straightforward, because that's going to take you hours. It's going to take you hours. It takes me hours, right? And I know what I'm doing. And sometimes then I might get a little tweak here and there with blasting to just make them look a bit better. But these now, paint's coming for them today. I think it'll be here this morning. It's like a Jaguar. It's a Mac 2 Jag colour, and Mac 2, Mac 10, 420. It's a darker grey. It's a bit more. It's not a charcoal grey. It's like midlet roll, but it's not a bright. It's not a bright silver. So it's more. It's a silver grey, but a midlet roll. That's what we want. Well, that's best colour for them, because it'll mask a lot of defects. These cars have no trouble. But if you start hitting these with an heavy blaster, and some people tell you that, well, good on them. Let them tell you that. Well, you hit these with an heavy blaster, you'll destroy them. Because the tension you're going to put on all spokes and everything from all angles, you'll destroy them. You'll completely destroy them. They'll be useless. And I think they don't market a new set painted, probably with new spinners, and probably your rubs are in weird, but I think they're 1,500 quid. So, once upon a time, you could get them at sensible money. Them days are long gone with cost of everything now. That's long, long gone. So you may as well just put a bit of effort and work into what you've got. If you know the good, I mean, if you spoke to point of it, throw them away. Get a new set. It's not, to be honest, don't take them to anybody to rebuild them now, because it's not big, does it? So it's simple as, I don't think you'll find anybody. I mean, so that's why these have been tackled by me. Plus, I've got the facilities, and I do know what I'm doing. So they're ready now, then they're primed, and these have got. I just put a tube on the corner of my bench, I clamp it down, I did it on that side, I put them through there, spin them round, and I paint them, and these have got a 1-coat epoxy on. The reason I use a 1K epoxy on it, like it's not 1 coat, there's more than one, it's a 1K, but there's about 3 coats epoxy on. I can spin at each angle, make sure I cover all areas, And I prefer a 1K epoxy. I buy a special epoxy for it. It's a good product. It's got excellent binding, and it's also got excellent coverage. You know, it covers really well and puts some build on, so it can get your feather edges out of the way and stuff like that. But if you put a 2K on a fan with epoxy, take a bit of while to think, and with stress at spokes, I've known them crack up a bit. So that's what I prefer. And like Ben, now it's going base coat lacquer, and then they're up to colour. I mean, obviously, see there's a spring on end, because while I've obviously had needle gun out yesterday, last off, when I got a bit of time left, I just shot down a couple of springs there for little bonds. So, because what these will do, this scruffy, horrible, vile work, which is what it is, right? We can save you a lot of time in your blast cabinets. You know, if you were to blast away at that, say, spring there, and you haven't needle gunned it off, well, you're just blasting heavy corrosion off. Well, get heavy corrosion gone. You know, I mean, plus there might be a thick layer of Tecoloid on or something stupid like that. Well, you'll be blasting forever. You're just eliminating your time and get stuck in. And as I said at the start of this, it's the unpleasant side of restoration, but it's an important side. I mean, just to get the right look, the right sort of effect you want with the car, you've just got to put this bit of effort in. But you must, at all times, be masked up, face covering, make sure if you wear glasses, get them up and get them over, even with your face mask. So don't just keep glasses on, because you'll look like a porcupine, one of these, because these fly out. And if one went in your eye, it's game over for that eye. That's it. So you've got to listen to what I'm saying. So you need a full face cover. You need a mask for your breathing. You need your gloves on, as I've just said earlier, heavy duty gloves. You must have them. If that thing runs away with you, well, believe you me, it'll just take it. If that goes across your hand, it'll make a mess. Trust me. Even the softer polishing one, they're going at a fair rate enough. So take care what you're doing. If you're doing all like this, I'm just showing you this because it's a side that's never talked about. It's a side that's put on internet, and it's a side that's glossed up. Well, there's no glossy about it, and I'm not going to sit here and make a video showing you how you carry off with it, because you'll be horrified, because it's a horrible, messy job. But plenty of protection, get stuck in, and you can get it done. But like I said, not a walk in park. So I'll see you tomorrow anyway. So share a video of that. Give us a like if you like it, pass a comment, and then I'll have a look at them when tyres are on, when the painted tyres are on the wrong car, really. So that's where they need to be. But I'm trying to cover all these grounds, these areas for you now, all what's going off, because obviously if we're moving into showing you more and more, well, you need to start and pick up on some stuff. So take care, everybody. Catch you tomorrow. Cheers.